Hi back. Okay, so we are here at 0.0.resource1.v, number 5. Breaking news from the future. The Emperor's Gate, the first of modern time, is upon you. So from the 6th of the 9th, 2022 to the 2nd of the 10th, 2022 at 11:59 p.m. All of you New Zealanders will know exactly why that has been programmed into you. So maybe we could, we'll end it whenever we choose. But anyway, I just got a little bit distracted. So how do I start? Well, here's the thing. You're already doing it. By getting through 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or just landing here, you are already doing it. So yay, well done you. So step 0 was to remove the programming. Step 1, after step 0, the foundation step, getting yourself ready to even climb up onto rung 1 of the ladder, is the step 0. You've got to remove all the baggage associated with all your life of programming, the state programming, the religious programming, the taxpayer funded corporation programming, misinformation programming and disinformation programming. Doesn't matter where any of that came from, the genesis, the origin of where that programming actually got into you. But we just bundle it all up and get rid of it from this life and the next life. So if you want to go through that step, there's something I prepared earlier on the YouTube Prayer Writer channel. Meditation to clear the baggage once all programming has been removed. Removed from every strand of your reactivated DNA and every cell of your body. And so this one was filmed and uploaded at the Life Centre, which is at 88 Jervois Road on the 9th of the 9th, 2022. And I was sitting inside a pyramid when I recorded the meditation. And just as a note, everyone has one in the future and it travels with you everywhere. So it's kind of, if you imagine this as you traveling, you just travel, you levitate, you teleport, like however you choose to do it. Just imagine there's this pyramid, this huge pyramid that just is surrounding your entire energy field. So yeah, that's my best drawing at that. If you don't have the time for all of this and you just want to get with this program and get to the part where we go and activate the portal and flood it with love and light, you can remove all the baggage with this shortcut, and it's by saying the prayer. Good morning, Gaia. Good morning, universe. Good morning, Mother Earth, Papatūānuku. This morning, I'm sending you unconditional healing love from my heart to yours to heal the universe, Gaia, Mother Earth, Papatūānuku, and all her progeny. It is so. So yes, you've got through the first 2 steps now. So we're going to head on to step number 3. So once again, as always, it's your free will, informed consent time. do you wish to continue? So you know the drill by now, hopefully. If not, your gut's saying, yeah, no, this isn't a hell yes from me. Head up to here. Just know, come back anytime. If it's a yes, I will see you on the next one. Welcome, this is Kelly the Storyteller, reading the prologue to Evie. Hasn't been redacted, so I'm going to have to read as I go, but as we all know, the truth is out there. So let's read this story. Prologue to Evie 1-1. Once upon a time there was a nice girl called Kelly. She was an innocent young thing who had a penchant for watching the X-Files. One day the X-Files was about some genetically engineered clones who possessed telepathic powers, had psychopathic tendencies, who were extremely intelligent and extremely evil, and who lacked a conscience. These clones had been developed by the military during the war and were going to be used as defense weapons. The boys were called Adams and the girls were called Eves. As they were all identical, they were given numbers to distinguish one from the other. Following the war, the Eves went their separate ways. However, they were always in touch telepathically. Eve 6, a medical doctor, implanted 2 clone cells into women who were trying to conceive using IVF methods. These 2 little terrors became Eve 9 and Eve 10. During the course of the television program, the fact that these clones were missing a vital chromosome was revealed. The chromosome that was missing was the genetic failing that allowed them to behave in such an evil and uncaring manner. The Eves exhibited their psychopathic behaviours to try to hurt, maim, and kill anyone and everyone who got in their way. This included Fox and Scully, Mulder and Scully, Fox and Scully, and sometimes those who didn't, just for the pure fun of it. At the end of the program, Fox and Scully prevailed, and all the surviving Eves were locked up in an institution, and the doors to their cells were marked Eve 6, Eve 9, Eve 10, and so on. Anyway, to tie this into how Kelly became known as Evie 11 and why she was given Evie 1-1 number plate for her 23rd birthday will now be revealed. 2 days after the program detailed above, Kelly was having an extraordinarily bad day. As she raged about one thing and another, she said, "If I was one of those Eves off the X-Files, I would go and be a psycho and kill those SHIT heads and make their deaths incredibly painful and evil and awful, and I wouldn't care less. I would exhibit no remorse or conscience. F-U-C-K, I wish I was an Eve." Kelly's fantastic friend B then said, "Yeah, you could be Eve 11. Anyway, this little nickname soon took effect, and Kelly was known affectionately as Eve, to B, and a few other close friends. Shortly after this, possibly a period of a month or so, Kelly once again was having a bad day, and she said what she would like to do to someone and how graphically she would like them to suffer. B, the cool one mentioned above, started chanting, Evie, Evie, in a really spooky X-File-ish sort of voice. So Eve 11 became Evie. Between that time and now, there have been Evie stories and Pack and Save name badges and awesome trips to Napier and Onga Onga and awesome silver identification rings and incredible mind-altering experiences that belong to Evie. She has become a personality and a person in her own right, who a few special, privileged, awesome people have been fortunate, question mark in the brackets, enough to know, oh no, enough to meet with the question marks. Although she was Kelly, and then Kelly and Bee's creation, a little joke of what Kelly would love to be if she didn't have a conscience, it has been wondered who was in charge of the shell that Kelly and Evie share. But more importantly, are you brave enough to answer the question on Evie and Kelly's mind / bracket S close bracket full stop? If you had to choose just one of them, like this town ain't big enough for the both of us, which one would you choose? As we know, the truth is out there. And that's the start of my story. The story, my story, us story, the story. K out. Question for the taxpayer-funded corporations. What is this? What is this? Is this a weapon? Taxpayer-funded corporations. Is this a weapon?